With a sagging economy and more businesses closing their doors every day, millions of people are feeling trapped in a dead-end job, unable to fulfill their God-given purpose. Today, Rod Parsley encourages you to discover your purpose and pursue your dream with his guest, author and CEO, Delatorro McNeal II. That's today on Breakthrough, as we look at secrets for your success.
Welcome to Breakthrough. Welcome to this great studio audience. Give yourselves a great big God bless you, and I'm ready for a miracle hand clap. Perhaps you're among those. You're discouraged by going to a job that offers you very little satisfaction, very little fulfillment. You don't wake up in the morning excited to go to work. You don't anticipate the next day and what you're going to be able to accomplish. You feel trapped. You get a paycheck, but you can't capture your dream. You feel called to do more, anointed to do more, destined to do more, but you're not sure how to get started. My guest today is an incredible young man who's helping people all across America discover their purpose and fulfill their God-given potential. He earned his bachelor's and master's degrees with honors from Florida State University. Professional speaker, successful entrepreneur, an author. His newest book, we'll be talking about it today, Caught Between a Dream and a Job. Caught between a dream and a job. How to leave the 9-to-5 behind and step into the life you've always dreamed of. He knows what it's like to be laid off, to stand in the long unemployment line, but today he's the CEO of his own corporation, living out his dream, and he's here to share his secrets of success. Join me, won't you, in welcoming Delatorro McNeal II to Breakthrough.
Tremendous honor to be here with you.
You know, that's, I can tell you're anointed because you know, most books are never read.
Right, absolutely.
No, over 80% of books bought are never read.
Absolutely.
What sells them is that title, and I'm telling you right now, if I'd seen that title on a bookshelf, I'd grab 3 of them.
Yes.
just in case I might not read one of them. Caught Between a Dream and a Job. How to leave the 9-to-5 behind and step into the life you've always wanted. It's not just another self-help book.
Not at all, not at all. This book gives people a strategy, Pastor, a game plan, a blueprint as to how to get from here to there. Most people are stuck. They're caught between their paycheck and their promise, their destiny and their daily routine, their dream and their job. This is what I have to do to make a living, but how do I live my making?
Say that again.
You just missed it. This is what I do to make a living, but how do I live my making?
All right, Jesus.
And make a difference? How do I make a difference in a dollar at the same time? And people haven't learned how to do that. They haven't captured that because we live in a society that conditions us to fail. We've been born to win, but we've been conditioned to lose. We've been conditioned to settle, to compromise, to basically stay in the stale, stagnant, oh, this is what I have to do to make a paycheck. Right. When you live in the greatest country in the world, and watch this, Pastor, you're made in the image and likeness of God.
I heard that.
Watch this, Pastor. 2/3 of God's name is go, which means God built you. He wired you with action on the inside to go after what it is that he's put on the inside of your heart.
My
so
God.
Why are we as Christians just stuck, just stale, just stagnant? Christ came that we might have life and life more abundantly. Not 87% of us hating our work, not going into work on Monday and you just can't wait till it's... That's fast forwarding your life. Come on, somebody. That's coming into work on Monday and hitting the fast forward on the DVD of your life just to get to another weekend when my Bible says that morning by morning, new mercies we see. Every single day, we're supposed to get up with a joy, with an excitement, with an anticipation that today I'm going to do something different. Today I'm going to leave my mark. On Monday, not on Friday. Today I'm going to make my difference. Today I'm going to autograph my work with excellence. On Tuesday, not on Friday. We've got to change it, and we've got to get out of job. The word job stands for just over broke. And we've got to get into living our dream at the next level. USA Today did a study. They said that most employers pay employees...
Stop. Stop. Just stop. Just stop. I got to rewind. You fast forward and I got to rewind. You said job. was just over broke.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Say that. Everybody in the studio audience, you right there where you are. I'm an audience participation preacher. Say it. Job, just over broke. That's not where God destined you to be.
Not at all. Not at all. The USA Today did a study. They said most employers pay employees just enough so that they won't quit. At the same time, most employees work hard enough for employers
just to not get fired.
Just to not get fired.
I'm going to preach that. Give me a strategy to get from where I am to where God intended me to be.
First of all, you have to start with a vision.
Okay.
The Bible says our people perish for a lack of knowledge, and where there is no vision, the people also perish.
Yes.
So we've got to see ourselves further in the future than we do right now. But most people can't see their future because they're so stuck in their today.
Yes.
And they're so stuck in their yesterday,
yes,
living life in their shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
Yeah.
On every tombstone, it's going to say this, either shoulda, coulda, woulda, or here lies Jane Doe who has been there and done that. In order to been there, done that, you've got to see that and go after that. So it begins with a vision. What do you see of yourself in your future? Have you put a picture with the thing that you want, the house you want, the car you want, the business you want, the kind of checks you want to be able to write, the kind of checks you want to be able to sow into the kingdom? Come on, somebody. Have you put a vision with it? Because your brain pursues what it sees. Your brain doesn't pursue what your heart wants. No. Your brain goes after what it sees. Have you ever been into a grocery store with a mental list of a few things you needed to get, and you didn't write it down?
Right.
And you go into Walmart and you see everything else, and after 20 minutes you get all this stuff and put it in your car, and your brain knocks you upside the head and says, hey, dummy, we just went in there, got everything except what we went in there for. Come on, somebody.
He just described most lives.
Right, absolutely. Because your brain went into that store, pastor, and pursued what it saw, not what it needed. If it can work with groceries, can it work with your goals and dreams? We've got to see it. We've got to write the vision, put it on paper. Don't tell me you got your goals in your head. That's the worst place to put them. Average American thinks 85,000 separate transactional thoughts per day. Psychologists say 85% of those are negative. Write down the vision. Put it on paper, what you want, where you see yourself, where God is calling you. So we've got to here, we've got to there. Now we've got to get the vehicle. My Bible says to me that I can do all things through the vehicle of Christ that strengthens, that it explodes on the inside. So I've got to have a vehicle to get from my here to my there. I've got to get from my job to my dream. And in order to get from the job to the dream, I need a bridge. That bridge is called a dream job.
Stop. I caught you. Because tomorrow, Delatorro is going to come back and share what that is with you.